Hello, hope you all can see me good. You're currently stood up in my bookshelf, which is what that white thing is there. Can't get rid of that, sorry. But you know, I have recently started reading all of the True Blood books, which are called, well, they're all called different names, but it's mainly it's the Sookie Stackhouse series by Charlene Harris. These are brilliant, and I mean brilliant. I can't rave about them enough. They're just so amazing. It follows the TV series to a certain extent. There's not a lot of similarities to do with the TV series that they are in the books. Obviously, the main characters are still stapled. You've still got Sookie Stackhouse, Jason Stackhouse. Her grandma is in the first season. What happens in the first season on the TV series with her grandma happens in the books. If you haven't watched or read them, I'm not going to say exactly what happens because, spoiler alert, not doing that. Bill Compton is still a staple. He's still also in a relationship with Sookie to a certain point. That changes, which I was shocked in the books that happened. I was team Bill Compton in the TV series. If you've watched it, you will know that she started having feelings for Eric Northman. Think that's his name. If I'm wrong, let me know. But still, she started having feelings and like little flutters for Eric, but that's only because she had his blood. It doesn't go any further than that in the TV series. In the books, I am 100% team Eric. How he treats her is amazing. Like, he winds her up to no extent. He taunts her to no extent. He teases the living hell out of her, which by teasing, I mean he teases her. Like, teases her, and it goes into details as how he teases her, and which, can I just say, that's like a whole whole moment in itself. How Bill Compton treats Sookie in the books, I was not keen on. I didn't like it. He was kind of controlling. He didn't want her to do certain stuff. He was really overprotective of her, which in a way I kind of get that, but I just didn't, personally, I didn't like how he was treating her in the books. I did think he was controlling, and I did think that, you know, he was horrible towards her. And in the books, he actually goes as far as cheating on her, whereas in the TV series he didn't. So he's a complete asshole in my aspects. Like, sorry for saying that, but he is. If you're team Bill, sorry, he's an asshole. I haven't read all the books yet, so I don't know if she does go back to being with Bill. I hope she doesn't. Then you've still got Sam Merlot, which is her boss, who she works with at Merlot's bar. That's still a thing. That is exactly where she meets Bill for the first time. All that is still in there, like it is with the TV series. One character that's not in there, who I think should be in the books, is Tara. She is not a character in here at all, which I was really shocked, because in the TV series, she was there from season 1 all the way through. I think it was about, what season were it? I want to say season 7 or season 8, where she turns into a vampire. If you haven't watched TV series, sorry, that's a spoiler. But I can't remember where she gets cut out, but she is in there all the way through. And her character in the TV series is amazing. Like, she goes through fucking hell and back, like really badly. She goes through hell and back. Her mum isn't in here at all either, and in the TV series her mum is the local alcoholic. How she treats Tara is disgusting and is wrong on so many levels. They're both racial characters. There's not many racial characters in the books. There is only one, which is Lafayette, and even then, book 2, he dies. Like, he's already killed out. They kill him out straight away. He's dead pretty quickly. How he dies is different to how he dies in the TV series. I can't remember exactly how I'm certain he dies. I want to say he doesn't. Does he leave? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched the TV series, because I've been obsessing over these at the minute. Yeah. What else is there? Eric Norman is still a main character. He's still an asshole in the books. Like, in the TV series, he was a cocky, arrogant little twat. He's still cocky and arrogant in the books. But, like I said, how he treats Sookie is totally different, and I quite like that. Pam, who is Eric's vampire daughter person, he turned her, so that's his daughter. Pam is still a character. She's so much better in the books. Like, and she likes Sookie. In the TV series, you get the impression that she doesn't like Sookie, and she doesn't like that Eric is obsessed with her because of her powers. She's a telepathic. That is not a spoiler. That is known from day one in the series, in the books, everywhere. It's known day one. So that's not a spoiler. So don't go mad at me for that. But yeah, Pam actually likes her in the books, or at least that's the impression I'm getting off of her. Like, she actually likes her. She helps her out with her outfits. She helps her out with what to wear and stuff like that when Eric is, you know, wanting her to use her powers for boss stuff. I don't know, without going into spoilers. But yeah, they're just amazing. If you haven't read these books yet, 1000% would recommend to go and read them. They're not that very hard to read. Like, they're very quick pacing. All books are small. Like, you can tell by the size of this, it's small. There's only, how many pages? 326 pages. This one is the biggest. Your first book is the biggest. Rest of them are smaller. Like, there is an even smaller one that's only 290 odd pages, I believe. But yeah, they're very quick pacing. A lot happens straight away. It's very world building. Like, they do focus on the characters. It's character building as well. They're just amazing. And for me, the first book was a little bit hard to get into. It was a little bit boring in the first 2 to 3 chapters, or even 4. Like, the first quarter of the book was boring because they're just building around the world, and it does remind you a lot straight away of the TV series, and you think it's going to go exactly like that, but it doesn't. It changes halfway through. It stops. Like, they don't follow it, which obviously the books come out before the TV series, and that's just what they're based on. And yeah, it's just amazing. There is 13 books of these at the moment. Like, in the front of this cover, it says there's only 10, but she has released 3 other books. I'm only on book number 7, and so far I'm absolutely loving it. I'm obsessed over it. I can't get enough. So yeah, they were rated 5. Every book for me so far has been rated 5-star on Goodreads. Not one of the books has let me down. One of them I have started to get pissed off with, which, to be fair, I'm quite shocked with, because most book series, I get annoyed as it gets further along. Book 1 is always brilliant, book 2 is always brilliant, book 3, it's kind of like, meh, it's going downhill a little bit, and book 4 is usually the case where I set the whole series on fire like I did with the Twilight series. I'm not going into detail about that, but Twilight was horrible for me. I ended up setting all my Twilight books on fire. So yeah, I couldn't cope with that. That pissed me off to no extent. I had a major temper tantrum over them. And I were expecting these to be kind of like Twilight 2.0. But they're not. They're brilliant. It hasn't pissed me off yet. Like I said, I'm only on book 7. I could totally hate how it's going to go. Like, at the minute, I am kind of hating how it is going. She's currently got a thing for Sam Merlot, her boss, which I know in the TV series she did as well. She's already had the date and everything that happens in the TV series. She's already had that. That happened in book 3. But she's starting again with him, and it's just kind of like she's stringing all these guys along at the moment, and she doesn't know what she wants. She's single. She's just broken up with Bill Compton, and she's stringing Eric along. She's stringing Alcide, who's a werewolf. She's also stringing along Sam Merlot, who's a shapeshifter. There's somebody else as well. Like, she fancies somebody else. I can't remember who it was. I think it's another werewolf, if I'm honest with you. No, it's not a werewolf. It's a panther. There's panthers in here. She's stringing him along, and he's the main guy for the panther world, and you can't mix all of them together, and she's stringing all of them along, and she doesn't know she's doing it yet, and she's still got a thing for Bill as well. So at the minute, I'm waiting to see who she picks. I know for a fact she does pick somebody. I've got a feeling I know who she's going to pick, because I have, like, you know, Googled it. You know, when you get too obsessed with a book, you Google stuff. So yeah, I think I know who she's going to pick. But at the moment, she's stringing them along. That is the only thing I am hating, is the fact that she is stringing all these guys along. I don't like it. Like, I don't like that. I don't like seeing girls do that anyway. I just think it's disgusting. It doesn't need to happen. But yeah, that is the only thing that's pissing me off. But usually to book series, I don't read this many of the books. So I'm hoping I can finish them all. I'm hoping I don't get pissed off. If I do, I'll have to let you know. So yeah, just to wrap this video up, this tangent, it is just a tangent to do with the True Blood series, but still, all in all, go read them. Would 100% recommend. They're not a letdown. And they're a million times better than the TV series. I am going to be saying this until the end of time. Books are always better than TV series and movies. And on that note, I am going to go and say farewell and go read my books again.